Since WWE has TV shows every week, they have to try a lot of things to keep fans watching. This has accidentally led to some storylines and moments going too far and upsetting fans, business partners, and sponsors. In some cases, WWE has lost money because of a storyline, and one incident was so bad it nearly caused WWE to be shut down. In 2009, WWE started an unusual storyline where Vince McMahon decided to sell Monday Night Raw. The person he chose to sell the show to was Donald Trump. To make the storyline seem real, WWE actually released a press release saying that Trump was now the owner of their flagship show. This was a bad idea. WWE's investors saw this and thought it was legit. Within a few hours after the press release, WWE's stock dropped 7%. To avoid losing even more money, WWE published a second press release admitting that the sale wasn't real and it was just a storyline. Perhaps because of this, Donald sold the show back to Vince McMahon only a week after announcing he had bought it. The storyline was over in a week and has rarely been brought up ever again. After establishing the Andre the Giant Memorial Battle Royal for male wrestlers, WWE decided to create a female version that would debut at WrestleMania 34. However, they decided to name the event after the fabulous Moolah. The decision to honor Moolah was controversial due to numerous allegations against her. Some of those included her taking advantage of wrestlers she mentored by demanding a large percentage of their pay and even sexual exploitation. Fans started protesting the decision to name the match after Moolah, but WWE didn't seem to care. However, the primary sponsor of WrestleMania, Snickers, called the decision unacceptable, and WWE soon renamed the event to just the WrestleMania Women's Battle Royal. The Muhammad Hassan character was controversial from the moment he debuted. However, there was one incident that was the breaking point. On the July 7th, 2005 episode of SmackDown, The Undertaker took on Hassan's manager, Daivari. The dead man made quick work of Daivari, but Muhammad Hassan had something else planned. 5 men in black ski masks and camo pants ran into the ring and attacked Undertaker. While not flat out saying it, the whole incident gave a terroristic tone. What pushed this over the edge was the same date this moment aired on TV, 4 real-life bombings happened in London earlier that morning. While the segment with Undertaker and Muhammad Hassan was cut from the broadcast in Australia and Europe, it was still shown in other countries. This of course got a lot of backlash, and UPN, the network broadcasting SmackDown, wouldn't allow the Muhammad Hassan character to appear on their network anymore. Ultimately, due to public pressure, WWE dropped Hassan altogether, and the character was never seen again after The Undertaker defeated him at the Great American Bash pay-per-view. 4 words, Pillman's got a gun. Even if you don't know anything about this infamous WWE moment, you probably have a good idea why it was so controversial. In 1996, WWE wasn't doing so well. To try and turn things around, the company decided to make their shows edgier and more adult. However, they pushed things too far and nearly destroyed themselves. Sometime after Stone Cold Steve Austin cut his famous Austin 316 promo, he injured Brian Pillman and put him out of action. On the November 4th, 1996 episode of Raw, WWE was doing a live interview with Pillman from his home. Stone Cold heard about this and decided to make a visit. However, Brian Pillman was ready and revealed he had a loaded gun. When Austin broke in, Pillman pointed the firearm and then the live feed cut out. You can probably see why WWE got in so much trouble after this happened. While the incident did help improve WWE's ratings, that was the only positive thing that came from this moment. Viewers and advertisers were mad about the incident, and USA Network, the network broadcasting Raw, almost canceled Raw because of it. This probably would have happened too had WWE gone with their original version. Initially, Brian Pillman's wife was supposed to be knocked over by Stone Cold, and Brian Pillman was actually going to fire 2 gunshots at Austin. Thankfully, WWE didn't do this, because if they had, it probably would have gotten Monday Night Raw kicked off the USA Network, which would have killed WWE. At the Judgment Day pay-per-view in 2000, Triple H fought The Rock in a 60-minute Iron Man match. The match went as planned, or so they thought. 10 years after the show, the game, the People's Champ, and WWE themselves would be sued by a teenage fan who attended the event. To see what happened and how the lawsuit ended, watch this video.